what is in my goodie bag. Goodie bag, and there's my name. Skateboard 8.25, independent trucks, 54mm wheels. I mean, I kind of am rocking some cursed burnout wheels with classic Spitfire wheels. Board is from Theories of Atlantis, so that's dope. This is a little sticker my sister put. Bones, hardcore bushings, hard, and then I have 1/4 inch riser pads with 1.25 inch parts, independent. Also longboard. This is all like, I've had this for 5 years from Santa Cruz, and they don't even make it this style anymore. All in all, a good board. I've had it for a while. So obviously safety, I have knee guards, elbow guards, and wrist guards, but recommend getting covert knee guards and covert knee pads just because they're more lightweight, and you could also layer them with these. In this pocket, a headlamp. I mainly skate at night because I'm antisocial and an introvert, so oof, there's that light. It's pretty bright. Put that back in here for later. This is just the main pocket. It's just safety stuff. I usually also keep insoles or like an extra pair of shoes in here. Like I have FP insoles that go into this main pocket, or just some orthotics. Going on to the second pocket right here, I have my main extra parts, spare parts, chalk, wax, speed oil, and stuff like that. So we'll go into that right now. Let's start with this front part. So these are my Bones and Spitfire spare wheels. One of them is 53mm, the other one is 54. Obviously the top is 54. It's having some backup wheels for whatever, and I have the 53 for more board clearance because obviously I get wheel bite. Going on to the main pocket, if I could open it. In this back pocket right here, I have wire cutters and my T-tool. Spitfire T-tool. And some wire cutters I honestly just stole from a shitty job I used to work at. And they just come in handy for whatever. So this is the good stuff. Spare parts and everything. So opening it up, if I could open it with one hand. Just start with the wax. Spitfire wax, costs like $3. Chalk, because I like writing on my boards. These are the independent bushings that came with my trucks that I just have for spare. I got Bones hard bushings just in case. Spare bearings that were on my longboard. I'm currently running some ceramic bearings on my longboard. These are just normal independent bearings that I just swapped the box with. So no, these are not big balls. These are I got them right here, I think. Just focus, there we go. Speed cream. I pretty much got this at a discount because this was supposed to be Bronson's speed oil. These are 1/8 inch parts along with 1/8 inch risers from Independence, and I have some spare spacers in here just in case. And then these are 1.5 inch parts for when I get shock pads for my board. And then obviously this is just the box that I keep everything in. So what's missing, you might ask? In my opinion, some pivot cups would be nice to have. Right here, there's some pivot cups that I want to get, and they're like, I think like $5 on Amazon. So I'm trying to save up for that. I'm still trying to get some shock pads. Hence why I have the 1.5 inch parts. I don't even know, 1.5 inch parts. And boom, that's pretty much my bag, what's in my spare parts and everything. Safety, extra wheels, 2 different sizes, and I'm working on getting 52mm box for spare parts, headlamp, tools. Like I said, and I could use a bigger bag, and I could use covert knee guards and elbow guards, but pads, but for now, this is what it is. I'm not trying to show my face, but I put an order in at my local skate shop for some new decks. Check out my car, look how messy it is. There's so much clothes in here. Literally just clothing and a fucking weird baby toilet thing. Yep, I'm gonna head over to Colfax in Colorado. It's called 303 Boards. If you're in the Midwest and you know 303 Boards, shout out to those guys. But yeah, I'm gonna go drive over there right now and get some clips. It's right there. I'll try to record inside. I don't know, we'll see. All right, I got the decks, bro. So look, check, let me just clean the camera. So shout out to Casey at 303. Obviously, I had to support the local skate shop and purchase just a normal skate shop deck, or deck from my local skate shop. So there you go. If you know where we at, you know where we at. So hell yeah, pick that up. That's gonna be my the one I'm gonna set up later. I got a Lovesick board. I got a Theories of Atlantis board, and I think a Razvit. Here's the Lovesick. Fuck yeah, there it is. Side. It says some bullshit on there. I think it says like fuck you, or I don't know. Oh, it just says Lovesick. Razvit. Stay in the light. And it's like a Mary, Saint Mary, I think. Or I don't know what the fuck her name is. Boom. Put this down carefully. He minimalist. Just another statue, or I think it's Saint Mary or some shit. There you go. Dope. Theories. It says right there on the front, so I'm gonna have to cut some shit out, so that's those. So I'm just covering these up so they don't get all bloodied up when I'm driving. And I'm gonna leave this one up here because this is the one I'm gonna fucking mess with. I thought I had school today, so I could have just came straight here, but I ended up going to school and finding out no one was in class, so that was dope. These are all 8.25 boards too, so they're all the same size and shit. I also asked them about longboard decks, and they told me they sell completes for like anywhere from $200 to $400. And I was like, okay, that's dope, but I just need the deck, you know, it's like $200. I don't think it needs to be $100, but whatever. I'm not a shopkeeper, and I don't know anything about global market. But look, here's the side. It was a Black Friday sale, buy one get one half off, so I bought like 4. I was gonna get 5, but I didn't have enough, and there wasn't anything else that intrigued my and I only worked 2 hours, so I'm probably just gonna go home and set this bitch up, and we're gonna fucking do that shit. So let me just find out how to fucking get out of here. Where the skate shop is, it's on Colfax, downtown Denver. Fuck yeah, shout out to 303 Boards. I didn't record inside there, like I said, I'm anti-social as fuck. I could have, but this fucking car just blocked my fucking shot. Gonna tear this down and move it on to these boards over here, which let me go ahead and show those off. This is the local skateboards deck that I got, and it looks like they also kind of have some weird layers going on. I don't know if that's like basalt or just stained maple for this one. You can see that blue line. It's not focusing this fucking camera, but there you go. So this is the first board that I got, and this is the go-to beater. Here we go. Look at this. Hell yeah. Boom. Another dope board. This one, also dope. Also dope. So the other side, I guess. And then obviously I got this Theories board. Cheap ass grip tape for boom. Nice thing. It is kind of fucked up, but whatever. Help as much with the frame. Okay, whatever. Okay, cool. That should be good enough. I even like fucked up these spots right here. But whatever. Now I gotta get this thing put together. Alright, let me get away my T-tool. This is the new one. This is the old one. So some of these weren't even tightened. Fucking Band-Aid went through the grip tape.
So there's grip tape on it. And then where's the other one? This one. Where is that?
So boom. Here they are, bro. All their glory. Set up so, but this board fucked up on the grip tape part. The long board in all its glory. There she blows. Hell yeah. Look how dope this shit looks.